All right, Nicky boy, fuck you. This is the Pillars of Autumn Fuck You podcast.
Wait,
We're doing it live.
my Stop! It's so loud. It's so fucking loud. Okay, stop. The best podcasts have been the ones without that thing. I hate it.
We don't have Nick. I'm filling in his portion with sound bites.
We don't need Nick is silent now. Nick is silent the whole time. He goes, ha ha. Pee pee. Welcome back to the 23rd episode of the Pillars of Autumn podcast. Nick died. So it's just Lucas, Ryan, and myself, Dev.
Hi.
Hey, Ryan, what are we playing today?
Hi.
Holy shit, he got into it. I just have to say, I really hope that one week we've got a podcast that starts without you clipping the input.
Are you me not going like, ah!
Just for the last 23 episodes, everyone.
Wait, one second. I want to turn on my my fan power. All right, how's this?
Much better. Much very very good. Much better. I can get my ass kicked in fucking like Streets of Rage. Every time your character gets hit.
Roblox, my dude. Ryan, what are we playing?
You really got into that. We have nothing to talk about this week.
Actually, I have a small list. Actually, I would like to start off by saying shout out to ChugStore. Because ever since they announced us, our daily Spotify streams have doubled. So
that's just me, sorry.
Woo!
Never mind, it's just Ryan.
I'm just congratulating Ryan.
But yeah, clap for us.
Wow.
Yay, ChugStore. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, ChugStore. Love you guys.
It is pretty cool. Thank you for the distribution.
Ryan, what are we playing today?
Can I actually do it this time, or are we going to get into like thanking a bunch of people? Ryan, what are you playing today? I would like to thank the Lord and my agent.
Thank Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm excited for Doom, and I'm not playing Doom.
Are we playing Doom?
No, it's not Doom.
Are we playing Doom, like Doom 1? Doom?
No.
Doom 2?
No.
Doom 3?
No.
Doom?
No.
Quake?
Yes.
Ooh.
Why is Doom Slayer in Quake?
Because it's a fucking id game. So's BJ.
Oh yeah, Quake is. Oh, I forgot that Quake was ID.
Mm-hmm. But we're going Doom Slayer because I really want fucking Doom Eternal, and that new trailer made me literally cum buckets, and now I don't know what to do with the buckets because they're just.
I'm out of buckets.
Did you see that article about I forget what company is trying to get Nintendo to put Doom Slayer in Smash Bros?
Yeah, it's the creative director of Doom Eternal. Is trying to get it.
I knew it was someone in like Bethesda and all that. And apparently Nintendo's not super keen on it.
I wouldn't either.
Because it's not fair. It's not fair. Doom Slayer just wins.
They put Bayonetta in.
That's true, and Snake.
Okay, but Snake and Bayonetta against Doom Slayer, like Doom Slayer just runs off pure fucking will. He's like the John Wick of video games.
That is fair.
Like all that happened was a couple of demons killed his rabbit, and then he ventures into hell and murders Satan himself.
That's Doom Guy. This is Doom Slayer.
It's the same dude.
It's not the same dude.
His bunny's dead. He's angry.
Did not happen in. Well, we don't know yet. We'll find out in Doom Eternal if he actually had his bunny killed.
Never mind. I was saying, isn't Chris Redfield in it? But that's Marvel vs. Capcom. He's in that.
Like they're trying to connect me to a server when I'm playing offline.
Now, what Chris Redfield? Are we talking Resident Evil 5 Chris Redfield, who was super depressed, jacked up on steroids and alcohol, or
and likes to punch rocks?
Yeah. Didn't that actually that happened in Res 5 where he just like uppercuts a fucking boulder and explodes?
Yeah.
So
he punches through a boulder and punches it into lava because fucking Wesker's a mutant.
Yeah, accurate. That's great.
So wait, is it 5 where he's super keen and ready to go? Is it 6 where he's super depressed, or is it 7 where he's a part of Umbrella for some reason?
Yeah.
It's 5, I believe, where
It is.
Chris Redfield's all depressed that he got like his whole squad fucking murdered. So
Yes,
he just drowns himself in alcohol and protein shakes and just becomes fucking huge.
Basically, yeah.
He comes hulking hubba hubba.
Like
Beautiful relationship with a
huge.
wonderful man named Pierce. Pierce was sexy.
Oh, man.
And then fucking Shelley was a goddamn woman at that point.
Who?
Shelley Birkin from RE2.
Isn't it Sherry?
Sherry Birkin was a fucking woman at this
stupid
point.
Dummy.
Whoa!
Yeah, she's older now. And fucking.
It felt weird. Especially coming back to RE2, having that remastered, and then seeing Sherry as a little fucking girl.
Infant.
And it's just like, this isn't right. I did unspeakable things to you with camera angles in the last game.
They can't be forgiven.
I don't know, man. There's not many ladies in Resident Evil that really reach out to me. But Leon, though, Leon fucking gets my cock.
Jill
so
is
hard.
looking fucking great.
I was about to say Jill Valentine's pretty cool.
Is looking the best she ever has. You can't argue that one.
The only
Looking
lady in Resident Evil I think I'll be into would be Ashley Graham from Res 4, but she's not even like a main character. She's just there.
You telling me Ashley isn't a main character? Okay, sorry, she's not. She's a main set piece.
She's a set piece. She's a plot point. She's not a character.
Accurate.
What happened to Ashley Graham after Res 4 and before Res 4? Nothing.
I think in 6 they mentioned her because you shot her dad in like the first 10 seconds of the game.
They mention her because, well, just kind of like how they keep shouting back the whole Los Illuminados shit throughout the animated films and the video games. But again, she's not Ashley Graham. She is the president's daughter. You know what I mean?
The president's daughter.
But yeah, I guess of all the Res ladies, Jill's pretty. Oh wait, no. I do have one. I totally forgot about her until now. Rebecca from Resident Evil 0.
Okay, I don't
Such a
have that to
cutie.
play, but I know what you're talking about.
Really? But she's also in the third animated film. She's so cute. Oh my god.
There's a lot of Resident Evil I've missed out on. I've played 1, 2, and 3, and then I want to say I maybe played a bit of Code Veronica at some point, but only because I happened to stumble upon it. And I literally didn't play another Resident Evil game until 4. I missed all the in-betweens and all like I know how they say Resident Evil 0, is it not the true third one in a way?
Kind of.
Well, because Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and wait, no. Resident Evil 2, 3, and 0 are all happening at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
Resident Evil 1 happens before
A day.
like a day before.
It's
the
a day
whole
before
bullshit.
2.
And then 2, 3, and 0 happen all at the same time. Just a
That's
different
creative game
perspective.
writing right there.
And then Code Veronica. I don't remember where that one fits in. Ryan, you got this. I know you know where Code Veronica fits in.
I never played it actually.
Oh fuck. Okay, well
I didn't have a PS2 as a kid.
And then, because everything just kind of pauses in the video game world at that point. So after the whole Raccoon City bullshit, everyone just kind of goes off and does their own thing. You know, Leon becomes a special forces guy, and Chris and all that join that. What's that task force called? The
smacked.
BSFPTHW.
BFAA.
Who? He joins the World Health Organization, and Rebecca becomes a fucking scientist, and it all kind of picks up at 4, I guess.
Yeah, 4 was kind of like the reboot, where it's like
4 happens because
we're
it's all like
finally gonna
Umbrella's no longer.
extend the time by a day.
Yeah, because essentially what happens is that Umbrella stops becoming a thing, but extends its reaches out to like terrorist organizations. So now it's no longer Umbrella, but it's like kind of Umbrella. And then
They were kind of in 4.
Well, yeah, because Umbrella kind of had ties in with the Los Illuminados because they have their own shit, the Las Plagas, which was kind of like the T virus, but not like the T virus. I don't know.
I'm figure out Resident Evil lore. I think it's probably just as difficult as trying to figure out Legend of Zelda lore.
Because, well, Legend of Zelda lore, they ended up kind of retconning a lot of things.
Oh, they completely admitted they have no fucking clue what they're doing.
But they ended up retconning it with Skyward Sword, and then they just went from there. Like I had the Hyrule Historia, and a lot of that explained it pretty well. Another thing is that a lot of the behind the scenes shit is explained in the Resident Evil animated movies.
Yeah, except most of those are terrible.
No, they're great. The ones
first two were absolutely terrible.
I like the first two, Damnation, and the third one, I think it's called Vengeance or something like that.
I haven't seen Vengeance. I saw the first two. I saw Damnation. It's awful. I saw not Annihilation.
Sorry, Vendetta. So Damnation. So it goes Degeneration. Sorry, is the first one. Damnation the second one, and then Vendetta is the third one. I liked Damnation and Vendetta. I liked them a lot. They're really good.
Sorry, I didn't mind Damnation. The first one was absolute crap. Whatever one was with Leon and the G virus, it was fucking awful.
Yeah, that because I don't know. That one came out in 2000 and
Uncanny Valley.
Sorry, 2008. I like the plot points. I hated the kind of the direction that they took with the art and all that. But no, Damnation and Vendetta is great. They explained a lot, and they kind of kept the character arcs pretty consistent. Like Leon is just Leon.
Still got the
they didn't really change up the
for little Ada.
Really, you're an Ada Wong guy?
No, I'm saying Leon still had the hots for Ada.
Leon's got the hots for Ada. Man, their weird dysfunctional relationship. I love it.
Literally, like their best role play is their actual existence of cops and robbers. They don't even need to get kinky with it because that's their existence.
Yeah, I'm into it. But yeah, I gotta catch up on my Resident Evil lore. I'm very, very lost.
My man!
What's the next Res game? Because Res 7 doesn't fit into really anything, right?
It does and it doesn't. I still haven't realized or figured out how Chris fucking factors into being a part of Umbrella.
Was that in Res 7?
Yeah, right at the end.
We
right
beat
at the
it
end.
together. I don't remember that.
Right at the end, you're fucking fighting giant granny face.
Yeah.
And then you blow her up, and then a helicopter comes down with some Umbrella guys, and the dude takes off his mask and he's like, "My name's Chris Redfield." And I'm
right.
I was like, the fuck just happened?
Oh, yes, I do remember because I had the same reaction that I just did right now.
Yes. Like the fuck did I just witness? Why is this happening?
Because you and I, we streamed. Well, you streamed it. I was there on the couch, but
yeah,
I think we front to backed it. Like we got a pretty big chunk of that game done.
It was like 2 days. 2 days. We pretty much did the entire thing.
Fuck yeah, I do remember. And I guess kind of looking at how the virus was in Res 7, it is very Las Plagas-esque.
Yeah, it was closer to whatever it was in Revelations. If you played those. It was a 3DS first, and then it came out on consoles. It was like the co-op one.
The only not main Resident Evil that I remember playing was I think it was called Umbrella Chronicles on the Wii.
Oh God, no.
that was like an on rails point
I've got
shoot.
that.
they're trying to do it again, and it actually looks really good this time.
Oh, man. Oh no, the only time I'll ever play a game like that is like when you're at an arcade and with the little blue and red guns, you go pew pew.
Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of Operation Raccoon City.
No. Umbrella Chronicles was a Wii game where
I remember that one,
it's a crosshair on the screen, and it kind of reminds me of what's that one game like House of the Dead?
Crisis.
I think it's called. No. Well, I guess also House of the Dead and shit like that. It reminds me of the on rail shooters.
Fuck, did you guys ever play Overkill? Like House of the Dead Overkill?
Oh God, yeah. Now, my real question is, Have you ever played Typing of the Dead?
No.
Okay.
I've seen it though. I've seen a bunch of Let's Plays.
I
Looks really
thank
fun.
that game with my proficiency with a keyboard.
I think shit posting for my proficiency with a keyboard.
Yes, you have a very different tact. But I thank that game for how well I'm able to write stupid words.
You fragged ukulele.
Yeah.
Oh.
No more ukulele.
Sorry, Uke.
No.
Ukulele
What are all the
gone.
basic weight pitches going to play now?
What is Christopher Drew gonna play?
What's Ed Sheeran going to pretend he knows?
What?
Boys, it's a 4-man podcast now.
Ah, zombie!
Dude, I fucking...
He's back
Zombie.
from the dead.
My man.
I have no fucking idea what happened. I
Well,
laid
you
down.
weren't here.
I laid down
you
for. I swear to God, I laid down for like 20 minutes just because like I had no sleep last night.
Yeah, we
And
were fucking
somehow-
up chatting on Discord until like 7 a.m.
Holy shit! Because I had to go get my. I had to go get my vehicle safety certified. So I had like no sleep. I had to go pick it up at like. I think I went to bed at like 9. I woke up at like 1. So I was like, okay. I got to a point where I couldn't fucking, I couldn't nap. Like like your body won't let you nap.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just awake. And I forced myself to like lay there until I fell asleep. And then I woke up and I looked at the clock. I'm like, what the fuck happened to the alarms I set?
Did you set them to AM instead of PM?
No. I set a bunch, but it seems like I was so tired I slept through them. Holy shit. I mean, I'm really, really happy that I woke up for this. I would have been even more upset if I didn't wake up for work.
Oh.
I would be more upset missing this because you guys can't function without me.
That's true. That's
Mhm.
true.
Well,
I
I mean, you're
fucking-
the one that runs the whole thing. Like, I mean, I guess what I would do would just be like have Lucas and I record our own end
I've been hoping to do that, but we need Nick to get his own mic.
and just
Yeah.
send it to you, and then you can edit it because you're a little fucking pussy.
Once I recoup the damages of getting this vehicle up, started up and whatnot, I can finally get a mic and an interface.
All right.
Actually, I have a podcast mic I can just give you if you would like it.
Yeah, sure.
I've got an MXL just collecting dust here. It'd be better in your hands.
Sweet.
Which MXL is it? One the vintage ones, the green boys?
Yeah, it's the green one, the V57 or 57 VG or whatever it is.
Not bad. I
Is
still
it-
have one of your SM57s here.
Probably. I have like 8
is
of
this
those.
just Doom multiplayer?
No, this is Quake
Quake.
Champions.
Come
Okay,
on.
that was-
get up
no,
to
no, that-
speed.
that
Even
was-
I-
yeah, that-
even I knew it was Quake.
That was gonna be like my second guess.
If you look at the Discord, it's right there in the bottom left.
It's on the bottle.
If you weren't such a fucking retard, you know exactly what game it was. Hey!
That was delayed.
My favorite part is that I can now bleep afterwards, but I have to do it in post regardless.
Just extra
Stop
bleep.
playing with the fucking board. Oh my god, guys. Are you Stop! I'm fine. You derail every conversation and every topic I could ever come up with. Fuck you!
What? What's happened? Nope. Got it. Fuck!
Please continue.
All right, guys. It's been the 23rd episode of the Pillars of Auto Podcast.
It's a quick one.
Okay,
No,
bye.
I was gonna say, man, the Grammys are this weekend.
No one cares.
You-
Let's
you
just go back
guys-
to the soundboard.
You guys super excited to see what bullshit band gets the Grammy for the heavy metal performance?
I don't even think it's going to be a category this year.
How many times Metallica's gotten it for absolute fucking nothing?
Yeah.
Just give it to Metallica. like they do every
For
fucking year.
absolutely no reason.
Well, what was it, like 1998? Metallica got the no, it was 96. Metallica got a Grammy for best heavy metal performance for covering a Queen song, but also Judas Priest's Painkiller was in the running for that year too. Oh,
Jesus.
absolute bullshit. You know what? Judas Priest gets fucking shafted for everything. Like
I believe
I think it was Notorious B.I.G. and Nine Inch Nails just got indoctrinated into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, despite Rock and Roll Hall of Fame opening up the votes to fans, and just about everyone voted for Judas Priest. Like almost 1 million people voted for Judas Priest, and they're just like, nah, here's Notorious B.I.G., the rapper, who got like no votes. Like, what's the point? And another thing that fucking I noticed about the Grammys is that Truth Hurts by Lizzo is getting nominated for Record of the Year. But the song came out in 2017. But it only became popular because of TikTok this year.
Yeah.
So they're considering it a this year song, which gets me thinking, is it at all about the art anymore? Or is it just about popularity? Because if your song blew ass for the last 2 years, leave it there.
I've got the nominees for the heavy metal section this year.
Okay, who is it? It's Tool.
Tool, Killswitch Engage.
Yeah, I Prevail.
I Prevail, Death Angel, and then Candlemass featuring Tony Iommi.
But Death Angel is like the only metal performance there. Like Tool is.
I think Killswitch will get it.
Killswitch Tool.
A Tool for sure.
Tool.
Yeah, but Tool's also nominated for the top rock performance too. Like
they're not going to get that.
But they're in Tool's a rock band.
I know, but again, Metallica.
Yeah, they got moved in the metal. Rock performance nominees are really, really weird. There's actually half these people I didn't even know were rock. Who the fuck are these people? Bones UK, Gary Clark Jr., Brittany Howard, Karen O.
You guys saw earlier in the month Billboard's top rock songs, and all of it was pop.
It was all Imagine Dragons. Like 5 of the songs of the top 10 were Imagine Dragons.
Over half of them were Imagine Dragons and Chainsmokers.
How about I fucking imagine my fucking fist in their ass? How about that?
Like,
I'd watch that, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, fuck the Grammys unless we win one then.
I'd rather win a Juno. I'd rather win a Juno.
Yeah, I see Juno more prestigious.
Easier to do.
Wait, what is Junos for? I thought Junos were for
Canadian music.
The Junos are Canadians, yeah.
Oh,
it's like Canadian Grammys.
Oh, I thought Junos were for film for some reason.
No, that's the Emmys.
Too many things.
Too many fucking awards, man.
Too many things.
Well, I'm pretty sure Northlane got like a top Australian artist award, so good for those guys.
Yeah, well, Australia knows how to party, so.
A lot of good bands come from Australia.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, I don't know, man. And the fucking Grammys throw me for.
Dude, the Australian heavy fucking music awards must not it must not even be like the music awards must just be all metal in that bitch.
Probably, yeah. You guys remember a band called Circles?
Circles?
No, but
Australian like prog band.
Yeah.
Unfamiliar.
No.
Oh, they were fucking fantastic.
I gotta look them up.
You
do. Dev, you're a fucking liar, is what you are.
My favorite Australian metal band's Eye Valiance.
12-Foot Ninja.
So fucking good.
Speaking of Eye Valiance, their lead singer, like Mark Poita, because I know he joined Aversion's Crown. he left Aversion's Crown, so now I'm wondering if he's going to go back to Eye Valiance as a full-time project, and then
he's been back Eye Valiance for the last 3 EPs, 1, 2, and 3.
No, I know, but I mean like as like a full-time project and like actually bring it on the road.
You know what's really fucking weird? So 2 days ago, I was listening to Eye Valiance. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna download their shit from Spotify, so I can listen to it whenever. And one of my favorite EPs, Rejects of Humanity. I was listening to it, and then the next day it was gone. Rejects of Humanity was removed from Spotify.
Yeah, they've been doing that shit a lot lately. Like there's certain bands that I don't know whether or not it's like a band stops paying or like a record label stops paying for an album to be up on this service. I don't know how it works.
Self-released though. That's the one thing I looked into, because every time I see a band's album get removed from Spotify, it's always a label thing. But no, they're all self-released. It's just, and I was just listening to it the other day. Now it's gone forever. Well, not forever. I don't know that, but Still, it's just fucking man. It's been up there for 5 years and now it's gone. Like that's such a good EP. Holy fuck!
Is In Heart's Wake also from Australia as well?
Yep.
I would
Yeah.
have loved to hear what you said.
In Heart's Wake. Back
Ryan,
when
stop with that fucking sound.
I don't know what In
Heart.
Heart's Wake was on such an upward like they were ascending so high, like they were gonna be like the next big thing, and like
well, then
pretty
they
much like the
both at
next.
the same time.
And then fucking I don't know, they released that one album Arc and it just tanked their career just because of the direction they took with it. It just was so it was so soft, I guess, in comparison. And like because I mean they peaked with Earthwalker, I think. Because I remember when Earthwalker came out and man, that shit was everywhere, dude. I still remember seeing them at Warped 2015 and was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? I thought they were going to be like the next, like what Amity Affliction was there for a while, where they were like, dude, they're so well known by everybody. And then Amity Affliction did the same thing. They released a record that a lot of people thought was like, obviously they tried to express themselves and do something that was outside of the box, but it just didn't work. Everyone trying to pull me. Everyone trying to pull a Bring Me the Horizon, but Bring Me the Horizon was the only band to do it correctly. And honestly, I still think they got lucky though. I mean, like
they were very smart. They did it so slowly that it was like over 4 albums. People just kind of got used to it.
Yeah, because like
I feel like that's kind of how you need to do it. Like if you jump from one genre to another, it throws people way off.
Yes.
Like, fucking Ammo's up for a Grammy. So
good.
I was gonna say if they jumped right from like a Count Your Blessings sound to like a Sempiternal sound, I don't think it would have translated as well. But because they had those 2 interim albums in between, it all just, it worked out really well. And I mean, even Sempiternal still kind of slaps.
Yeah,
it's got so many good songs.
What was the one after Sempiternal?
Was that like with Drown and shit?
Yeah,
that was I don't remember because
it was the one with Happy Song. I don't remember what the name of the album was, but I loved that album because half the songs were really good, like heavy, and the other half were just kind of like that introduction to what we're going to do next.
I remember hearing Throne,
like
when they released Throne, and then I was like, holy shit, like, I thought that because I heard Drown and then I heard Happy Song and I was kind of like, this is whatever. I heard Throne, I was like, damn.
Album's called That's the Spirit.
That's the Spirit. Fuck.
That's the Spirit.
I have that.
Whose alarm is going off?
So 1 second.
That's
my
Nick's
brother's.
You to wake up.
I thought I was gonna say I was really hoping that was the Nick's missed alarms that just went off now.
No. I don't own an iPhone.
I don't own an alarm.
Oh! Look at me! Oh! I'm not one of those rich iPhone plebs. Oh, look at me, my rose gold.
Huh?
Fucking
I
whatever.
don't think any of us use an iPhone. Even Joe jumped ship now.
Because iPhone's absolute fucking dog ass.
Yep.
Never been an argument with us, but
yeah, well, I want it to be a fucking argument, huh?
iPhone has the best camera. That's all I can give it.
Not
and
anymore, dude.
No, I have a Pixel. iPhone still has the best camera because of their AI tech in it now.
It is. Really
because it's got like fucking 3 lenses that can zoom in on your fucking pores and.
No, it's got a really neat tech in it now where it takes essentially 20 photos, 10 low light, 10 regular light, and then just sums it up to the best quality. And it's really good. Like, it's the only thing I can say would match, if not beat, the Pixel. That sounds like cheating!
On the topic of cell phones, you want to hear about the coolest thing I found ever?
What? Pornhub?
I found it when it came into... Sort of, it's related.
Pornhub has a mobile site?
We got some new stuff
Did you find out that the Pixel 4 isn't recalled?
Oh, let the poor bastard talk.
You're worse than my soundboard.
I just tell the story and let you just drive you fucking crazy. No.
Spit it out, asshole. Let's go.
It's so it's a stroker, so it's like a pocket pussy, but the top screws off and it holds your phone.
Okay.
Spencer's classic.
How are you
imagine having that
shaking?
Imagine having that like your back pocket or something, then you're just like, oh buddy, can you grab my phone for me really quick? And just covered in fucking hug buddy, you're just like,
is it-
not preferably.
Is it
You
designed
grab
to
it
like use the vibration feature of the phone or something, or just like a mount
Well, it's
so
not
that
like
you can
it
watch
doesn't
your
sit
shit?
on it. No. So it's like a canister, and the lid screws off, and it's got a thing you can put your phone on, so you can place it like in front of you, and then you can use the stroker.
Yeah, it's
just
like
all
a
conveniently in
phone,
one.
like a phone stand, so you can watch porn hands free. But it's gonna be constantly fucking shaking because it's
Well,
connected
that's
to
why I
your
only
pocket
watch
pussy.
porn with
No, it's not
Alzheimer's
connected
actors.
to it. It's a separate thing that just attaches to mount your
Wait.
phone.
Okay, but if you're
And you-
mounting your phone to the pocket pussy,
Alzheimer's
No.
my Parkinson's.
It's
Wait.
you remove the piece from the pocket pussy, and you can sit it on the desk or on your bed or whatever.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a phone stand. It's a separate phone stand.
Oh, you put your
for it.
thing. You put your
Yeah,
phone
it's
on a
all in
thing.
one.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't think it's
What
like
the
you
fuck?
put your phone on a thing that comes off. I thought you take a thing off and you put your phone on when
that,
it
yeah.
revealed.
Yeah, I know. I thought
Like
the same
you
thing at first
screw it
too,
off
but
and there's a stand.
I
Right? Was
opened
it
up
you
and looked at
that
it, I was like, nah.
Was it you that showed me that video of the guy who tries to use a pocket pussy as an actual pocket to see?
Yes, and he puts the change in, and it's all lubed up.
Ew, dude, what the
It was
fuck?
great.
That's amazing.
Imagine handing that to like a
good
fucking
video.
hand that to like a sales clerk and say, here you go.
That was it. That was
Keep-
it. Like
keep
he was
this
buying
baby.
something. He's like, okay, 1 second, and he takes out this pocket pussy, and it's like it's spitting out.
Oh, what the
quarters.
hell, dude? That's
He's
fucking
like squeezing
gnarly.
out quarters and shit to pay for it.
That's so fucked.
Oh, it was great.
That's so fucked.
And it wasn't like a fleshlight one. It was just the silicone, so it's all floppy and shit. Like there's no plastic. So he just unfolds this cylindrical vagina and starts spitting out money.
What the fuck?
And this clerk is just watching, like,
People are fucking wilding nowadays.
It's an older video. Was it like 2016 or something like that?
I hate how that's older now. I just watched fucking Numa Numa again. What is that considered? Relic?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's fucking...
Like if
You're marking
2016
up,
is
like-
old, then like what is 2002?
I'm trying to remember my oldest internet because Numa Numa was definitely one of the old memories.
fucking lightsaber kid. We were talking a few days ago about how like the culture of YouTube has changed so much, and I'm just like, we were like 10 years ago, we were in like the reign of like Ray William Johnson and Equals 3,
Less than
and
3.
now we're
Oh wait,
no,
no, it was
yeah.
equals 3. Was it equals 3 or less than 3?
Equals 3.
Equals 3.
And like, we had guys like that, and then we had the Bedroom Intruder song was just made, and like all these like funny, I guess what would have been not recognizable to me, but what would have been like the that kind of scene era, the MySpace era, and like all the humor that would come from that, and like and fucking people, Ray William Johnson would say squirrel AIDS, and everyone thought it was the funniest shit ever, and you look back now and you're like, why the fuck was that funny? Because it wasn't. Or like you watch he had that internet band project, like Your Favorite Martian. Like just YouTube has changed so much. Everything now is just a story. Like let me tell you a story of what happened throughout my day. It's like about like it's everyone's just a vlogger. Everybody's a vlogger.
Well,
There's
not
not-
everyone, but it's
But the original content is like so
YouTube
few
has
and far
become a social media platform when it used to be a platform of content. But I'm thinking even like pre 2007. Like you guys remember the what's it called? The Ultimate Showdown? That
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
video song?
The Ultimate
That was
Showdown
like
of
I saw
Ultimate
that at
Victory
New
or something?
Crowds.
Yeah, those are some new
Stick
grounds.
death and shit.
I still remember
You
like
guys remember Strong Bad? Homestarrunner.com.
Fuck yes. God,
Fucking Teen Girl Squad.
yeah, that entire site was
one.
goddamn great. The days where the only games anyone would play were made by Tom Fulp and Dan Paladin.
dude.
Oh, the
Dude.
Behemoth Boys?
Yeah,
Bloody
Alien
Rage
Hominid.
or whatever. Was it Bloody Rage? I don't know. I can remember the one where you could play as like horror figures and shit. And it was like a fighting game.
Fucking Castle Crashers.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
a game
yes.
called Bloody Rage on the PlayStation. It
Alien
was
Homicide.
it was like a Tekken-esque
Mhm.
game. That was really, really fun.
Are you talking about Bloody Roar?
Oh no, Bloody Roar! You're right. I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
I
You're right.
love that fucking game, and I want to keep getting an emulator piece for it or trying to find it because I got a PS2. just have to go to an old game store.
I've only ever played the demo version. It was on one of my demo discs with Siphon Filter 2 and Bloody Roar 2.
Oh, true.
And I always played as the fucking weird floppy mummy looking guy that turned into a beetle.
Oh yeah,
because there's only two characters.
Insect.
Yeah, because there's two
He
characters.
has a
There's the guy
wrestling
that
style.
turned into the tiger, and then Insect,
Yeah,
who
there's so many
turned
better
into
characters.
a
That
fucking
game's legendary.
beetle. Oh, that
I
game
had
was
what was it? Bloody Roar 3 for GameCube for the longest time. I played the fuck out of that game.
You guys remember Clay Fighter 3/4?
Clay Fighter.
It was an N64 game, and it was all claymation.
No,
It was an
I don't.
N64
It sounds pretty
fighter.
cool, though.
Oh my god! Yes.
Yes, right. And there's like the fucking
Holy
snowman.
shit. Yeah, on the cover, yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember that he fucking freaked me out.
That was like my first fighting game, and I fucking loved it.
What's it called? Clay Fighter?
It was like Clay Fighter 3/4.
63 and 1/3.
That's it.
Clay Fighter 63 and 1/3. Why?
Why not?
Man,
was the
I
Wild
don't
West of
remember what
games.
That one.
I don't remember what my first fighter game. It was also on the N64. It could have been Clay Fighter, but there was another one that was very, very similar. You know, actually, I think my first fighting game would have been actually Mortal Kombat on Sega.
Oh, I forgot about those old ones. Yeah, okay. Arcade Mortal Kombat was my first one.
Yeah, like the arcade, like
The
Mortal
arcade
Kombat
machine,
2
Mortal Kombat 2.
port. But no, I'm talking about home port though. I had the home
Mine
port
would be Street Fighter.
because I remember I'd always do the ladder matches that I get stuck at. Who's the big fucking
Goro.
no I think I remember being like almost like a lion looking thing. It was like the second last ladder.
Fuck. Like
Shao Kahn as a
I
furry.
just-
I don't
It has Kahn
it-
and
one second. Okay, Mortal Kombat. Wait, was it 1 or 2?
Kintaro. That's his name, Kintaro. Or Kintoro. Something like that.
Kintaro.
Hinitari.
Fuck, maybe. I don't know.
You know what's funny?
It's gotta be.
Before I was going to do this, I loaded up Unreal Tournament 3. And that game is a piece of hot garbage by today's standards.
Dude, Unreal Tournament used to be the shit
I
back in the day.
fucking
but
love
not
that
anymore.
game. I put so many goddamn hours into that dead game before it even came out. And I just loaded it up, played 25 minutes, and I was fucking done.
I remember, was it number 3? I think on the original whatever one was on the original Xbox.
It was 3.
I think there's number 3. You could play as like Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, there was
Yes.
Unreal Championship 2 or Unreal
Championship.
Tournament 2 Championship or something.
Championship
yeah.
2 was fucking amazing because it completely
That's when you go
changed the
third
game.
person and shit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they went back to Unreal Tournament 3, and it sucked ass.
Yeah, no.
Unreal
was great,
Championship was
though.
cool because it had this fucking like Egyptian theme. Your main character was like the sun god.
Yeah, Nimbus. You fucking just start flying when you collect the shit. I love that.
Yeah, it was so good. I gotta see. Is that on? Look it up. Is that on PC?
Here, I'll check.
Maybe there's probably a port.
I will emulate it if I have to, but pretty sure I still own the disc on Xbox.
I'm just really happy you didn't emulate Demon Souls. That'd be
It never
bad,
happened.
Sony.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Oh, did you hear about the rumors that they're remastering Demon Souls for the PS5?
I believe it because PS5 is really hurting right now.
Yeah.
Like everything that's coming out about it, everyone is just kind of like, okay. And Xbox is going to all generations. What have you got? Oh, it's more powerful. That's great, but can I, can I do this?
They basically, they're like, you guys like the PS4? And I was like, yeah. They're like, do you want it again, but a little bit better?
Yeah.
Honestly, they should have just called it the PS4 Pro.
it seems to go back and forth every single year. Like
Yeah.
every generation, like one generation, like this will probably be Xboxes, and then the next time Microsoft comes out saying it'll probably be garbage, and then
Well, this is like
PlayStation, they'll learn from their mistakes and they pull ahead and like they're prepped for it, and then
until they fuck it up again.
This is
like
my
the
thought.
this is the one time Microsoft actually listened to the fans and then went above and beyond. Because everyone's like, "Hey, Microsoft, what about previous gen? Like, I can't play all of my games on my 360 games on my Xbox One." And then Microsoft's, you know what? We'll give you previous gen and all the gens.
yeah, PlayStation did the same thing, like with the PS5. Like it's happening too.
Did they though?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they
not
did.
at
Yeah.
launch. You get PS4.
No, yeah, but it's
you
it's
get
still pretty cool that it's
all
covered.
PS2 games that are already on the marketplace but not on disc. But the
I just
the
want to be able to
thing-
play PS1 games.
The thing
That's all
I
give a
think
shit
wins
about.
these console generations is whichever company doesn't do the gimmick this time. So Xbox is completely focused on gaming. You can play your Xbox, your 360, your Xbox One, and your Project Xbox, whatever it is, games. That's it.
How it should be.
That's what it does. Sony is kind of doubling down on their PSVR shit. They're kind of doubling down on external experiences and just the abilities to get it more powerful to do these other things. Whereas
That's what the Wii U did.
that's what Microsoft tried to do with the Xbox One, making it like a home entertainment console. It's the one-stop solution. They left gaming and tried to do a whole experience, and they got shit on for it. Same with the PS3. It was kind of designed around everything. It's a Blu-ray player. We're selling it as a Blu-ray player.
Fuck, the PS3 was such dog shit.
Yeah. So you can buy a PC now for relatively the same price as a console that'll do everything that your media marketing is trying to do. Just give me a fucking console, drop the price. And that's
Dude,
why
I still
Xbox is going to take it.
We're getting kind of to the age where the idea of like a home entertainment system it's not really like a selling point anymore. Like, yeah, in 2008 or when did the PS3 come out? 2006. Yeah, like everyone had their DVD player and still like VHS players. And it'd be nice to kind of stick all that together in one big thing. But
You know what my
now
home entertainment system is now?
everything already does that. My phone is a home entertainment system. You know
No,
what I
my
mean?
Home entertainment
Like-
system in my living room right now is a PC hooked up to VR and a surround system. That's my home entertainment system.
But that's what I'm saying is that everything's a home entertainment system right now. Like some people's TVs
It's
have
with a Roku
Netflix
built in.
and YouTube,
Yeah.
and it has Wi-Fi. Like the idea of a home entertainment system is no longer a selling point. If anything, it's just redundant and stupid, right? If I want a gaming system, I want it to play fucking games. I wanted to play all games. I wanted to play those games well. That's it.
You heard it from the man.
Yeah,
There
like
it is.
if I want to do anything else, I will buy a device that does everything. If I want to play games and not build a PC to do it, give me a fucking Xbox.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm going right now. I'm actually pretty excited for the Xbox.
I'll probably buy the new Xbox.
You know what? I probably will too. I'll see if Sony changes their shit. I'll see if there's anything exclusive that I just have to get. Like if they pull out Bloodborne 2, I'm sorry, the PS4 has won for me. But
Yeah, I'll have to buy it.
aside that,
Yeah, but we all know that FromSoft is gonna they're focusing
Elden
on
Ring.
it's
Elden Ring
Elden,
right
yeah.
now.
So it will
And
probably be
then-
at least a year or two before I need to get a PS5.
Oh, is
But
it Elden Ring or is it Elder Ring?
I think
Elden?
it's
Elden, yeah.
yeah, I think it's
Oh, okay.
Elden.
I'm definitely
Elder
getting a
Scrolls is
PS5.
probably
and then
trademarked.
I mean, a new Dark Souls is also rumored, but he was like Miyazaki was straight up like
He's
"I'll
literally
only do
been
it-
like, we're done with Souls.
Well, no. He was like, a new Dark Souls isn't out of the question, but I have to feel it. He's like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make a Dark Souls just for the sake of making a Dark Souls. If I'm gonna do Dark Souls, it's gonna be fucking good. So I'm not holding my breath, but it would be really nice though.
Yeah. I just want Bloodborne 2. And I think even the fan base is kind of like, a new Dark Souls would be cool, but give us more Bloodborne.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. I feel like more
Nah.
people want
Nah.
Bloodborne than they want Dark Souls.
Nope.
Take your biased opinion elsewhere.
Yeah, well, fucking Bloodborne's only on one console, where Dark Souls is
Depending
on
how
all of
Elden
them. It's a
Ring
better
turns out,
marketing
I probably
decision.
want Bloodborne 2 or Dark Souls.
Dark Souls is better in all ways.
Not even close to true.
Okay, buddy. Oh, look at me. Oh, I can get health back when I slap mythical creatures. Fuck off.
What the hell?
Grow up. What are you 14? Ooh, I like vampires and werewolves. Fucking read Twilight, you fucking loser.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
No need to fucking diss.
I need you to
Twilight,
give
right?
me about 30 seconds to formulate a retort here, and
You
prepare
just
yourself.
compared Twilight and Bloodborne.
I can hear Ryan's roast rendering.
Yeah, right? It's currently buffering.
He is on offline full-time render. Like this shit's gonna come out high fidelity. I'm scared.
You don't need to worry, my friend. Just
I
relax
still-
and continue the podcast.
I still need to beat Bloodborne though. Now that I have my not my PlayStation.
Your Hori controller.
No. I don't actually. I didn't even order it. It's too expensive. Well, no, it's actually on par with all controllers. I'm just nervous.
Still cheaper than the Xbox Elite controller.
Oh,
Price
fuck
of
it.
the console now.
1,000%. But now that I have the PlayStation hooked up to like a USB port for all my USBs. Okay.
You mean HDMI?
Wait, did I say USB? HDMI.
You're
but
really
here's the
lucky
thing.
I know what you're talking about.
It's what's really, really fucking weird is that if I hook up sometimes with the PlayStation hooked up to it, it won't register that there's an input. But I'll unplug it from the port and then I'll plug it right into the TV and it's fine. But the Xbox works fine in all ports. Just for every reason, their PlayStation doesn't like having a third party. So fuck it. But yeah, now that the PlayStation's kind of actively hooked up, now that I'm playing like Death Stranding and shit, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give Bloodborne another swing.
Yes, finish it. It's great.
Oh,
Have you guys
it
played
is
New
good.
Star Wars, though?
No.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
It's
I
pretty.
don't want to
Souls-like.
support EA, but I really want to fucking get it.
It's so fucking good. It's actually, it would probably be like my game of last year. Now that like I've had a chance to play it, because I'm just like, wow, this is actually not dog shit. And it's probably one of the best Star Wars games to come out in many years.
I've heard good things about it.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I'm looking at that or Sekiro. So,
Oh, I mean, well, both are great.
Sekiro.
choices.
Sekiro, you will either love it or hate it.
Sekiro.
Some of Sekiro's combat is so fucking cool.
It is cool. It's not for everyone. It's definitely not for me.
You just like anything that isn't Souls, eh?
Well,
Or you like everything that you hate everything.
I like having freedom. I don't like when a game tells me that you could only beat this boss by doing this one thing. It's like, fuck off.
Clearly,
I
I
don't
haven't
wanna
watched
have to-
speed runs.
Block, hit, block, hit, block, dodge, block. And it's just like it's just saying.
Yeah, speedrunners are gaming's way of showing us that there's certain ways to do things that we never thought possible.
Speedrunners aren't human.
Yeah, they're kind of human.
Well, they are.
No.
they're not.
But I don't know. Like I like Dark Souls because you can go in as a heavy with a two-handed greatsword and or be a mage and you can still win. It's just a different way of playing. Where Sekiro, you can't go into Sekiro being all hack and slashy and then.
Yeah, but again, Sekiro is a narrative-based game.
It is,
So
and that's
you have to treat it that way.
And that's why it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like if you were to say, I hate playing Okami because I hate just being able to bite people as a dog.
So
Yeah,
Like,
so that's
I can't
why
believe that game
I wish
makes
I
me
could
bite
cut
people.
them as a dog.
Yeah.
I know
could
it's one of those
slash
things
them.
where it's like you either love it or you hate it. Sekiro is one of those games where I can absolutely see why so many people love it. It's a good game.
It was a phenomenal game.
Just not my kind of game. Another thing, and Brian's definitely going to hate this. I'm not really enjoying Death Stranding that much at all.
Why?
Yeah, but that's completely
okay.
understandable. It's just like a very niche thing.
And it's very, very tiny things. Now I made the joke about it's like co-op remastered.
Yeah.
I hate how I can't take two steps without even with nothing on my character. I'll have two boxes and Norman Reedus is toppling over and I gotta hold down the triggers the whole time, also while contorting my fucking hands to move.
I entirely accept that kind of criticism of the game because there are mechanics in it that just are not phenomenal. That is a valid criticism. When someone comes at me, like, I'm not going to call him out, but there was a person at a show that Nick may or not have brought to the show who said they hated the story. We're going to have a fight.
Wait. No, just call him out because I want to know who it was.
Call him out after the podcast.
Yeah, I'll call him out after the podcast.
No. I mean, like,
he's listening. He knows who he is.
But another
I just want to know if it was Zach or Braden.
I'm not a huge fan of the walking mechanics because Norman Reedus acts like a bumbling retard. Secondly, I hate how every 2 fucking seconds someone is calling you up and just spoon feeding you useless fucking information. Like, I can't have 2 seconds of the game without Guillermo del Toro or Spooky Black Man. Just non-stop. There are moments where I'm just like, shut up! Just let Norman Reedus shower or piss or shit or walk or stand.
Not
just
to spoil anyone who hasn't
up.
played it. Where are you at this point? Just general.
I'm still connecting all the strands, like all the different areas that have been cut off. I connected 3 or 4.
Okay, you are still well within tutorial phase.
Still, yeah, like I know I'm still early, but it's like,
yeah, but it's Metal Gear Solid all over again.
Shut
That's
up!
just
But
how
even
Kojima
Metal Gear
teaches.
Solid, you can still walk around without some fucking retard harassing you. Just like let me look around without like, oh, by the way, Sam, let me talk to you for 35 minutes about this thing that I just materialized into your pocket that you're never gonna fucking use ever. But I'm gonna go into great fucking detail of why this thing is not important. Shut up!
Wait,
all over this fucking mountain for the 15th time.
Were you just saying that
fucking another thing? The baby needs to fuck off. All right.
Whoa! You leave BB out of this.
No, BB needs to shut the fuck up. Okay, like. And I get that it's part of the thing, and I do like how the game gets me this fucking riled up, but I'll be like running from BTs, and then I'll also have Spooky Black Man and Guillermo del Toro yelling at me, and I'm also fucking cradling a baby trying to put it back to sleep, all while I'm not trying to fall down a cliff and lose all my fucking cargo. I also have a really bad sense of OCD, and I will pick up every piece of lost cargo that I see.
Okay, that you need to stop
even
doing
though
that.
I shouldn't. Even I know that I shouldn't, but I fucking have to, man. I have to, or else I'm gonna lose my mind.
You need to stop doing. I gave that up very fucking quickly.
This game is ruining my psyche, dude. I'm fucking losing my mind.
I feel like that's part of the point, though.
But that's one thing where I'm like, I hate it, but I also love it because the game makes me feel so passionate about something. But no, it's that there's so much going on. Like, you can't walk 2 feet without having to like correct Norman Reedus' quap balance. And then also have to shake a baby and also listen to fucking Guillermo del Toro and also like try to figure out what Mads Mikkelsen's going on about. And then also try to figure out why these ghosts are chasing. You also try to figure out how to walk down a hill. It's too much, man. It's too much all at the same time. It is like sensory overload the game.
It is. Without spoiling anything, I will tell you that the game, I think by design, it gets progressively lonelier. So all those tutorials you're complaining about.
That's fucking sick, dude.
I can't wait for the end.
That is the case. That's so cool.
Yeah, it like the tutorials die off within a certain amount of time. You'll know when they start to die off because it'll pretty much be.
That's like when somebody pointed out to me like a long time ago back when I was playing Spec Ops: The Line, and someone was like, "Did you notice that the game is in a constant descent? Like you're not actually like you're always moving downward." And I like played it back over again. And I was like, "What the fuck, dude? You are? That's crazy! Like, what kind of a mechanic is that? Like, the game design was impeccable." Also, Deb, you were talking earlier about how in Metal Gear at least you weren't being harassed every once in a while. I'm like, have you played the original Metal Gears when fucking what's his name?
I'm talking about the last
Campbell?
one. I'm talking about the last one I played.
Colonel Campbell used to, that's like Hideo Kojima straight up, man, because Colonel Campbell used to fucking contact you every 5 fucking minutes, dude.
I remember like the old like PlayStation 2 ones where like every 2 steps it's like, oh, by the way, Snake. It's like, fuck off!
Snake, don't forget to press X to jump or like to fucking
alone.
Don't forget to press X to crouch. Don't forget that. Okay.
It's worse in Death Stranding because I'm not gonna give away too many details, but people will literally materialize in your room and just harass you.
Yeah. Like fucking Conan O'Brien.
It's like, go
No, you
away.
have to really search out Conan. Conan is fucking hidden.
That's still pretty cool, though.
It's
It
man.
was, but it was also kind of difficult because he just kind of shows up out of fucking nowhere, and you're like, oh,
Oh, Conan
There he is.
O'Brien. Hello.
Oh, Conan O'Brien. Oh,
But yeah, no, I think that's the. But one thing that I will give Death Stranding, pretty much any Hideo Kojima game, is that it's visually stunning. It is. I was telling that
It
to
is.
Amanda. Like you know when you first go off on your own and then, like it zooms out and it's playing this music and you're just along for the ride carrying a body.
Mhm.
And I kind of turned to Amanda. I'm like, can you imagine if Skyrim looked like this?
One day.
Like let's be fucking honest. I'm like,
They
there's
only-
no
they
there's
only-
there's no excuse for games now to not look like this. Like
They
this
only
looks
just
so
announced-
fucking good.
they only just announced like today, I think, that Elder Scrolls has entered full development phase now or some shit.
They fucking better because every time I load up a YouTube video and I say Bethesda Titles presents Elder Scrolls and I'm like, oh, look at this beautiful video. It's like Elder Scrolls Online DLC. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like, give me the new Elder Scrolls stuff. I don't want to see this online bullshit anymore.
Because we were talking about when you were looking at Death Stranding and you were saying this how games should look, man. That's how like when I first
hope.
booted up Red Dead 2, and I was like, the fact that something like this graphically can even run on a fucking like PS4 or Xbox One blows my mind. I've never seen anything so visually
Well,
stunning.
Not even that, but like, especially for Death Stranding, to get a game that big that looks that good and the amount of time that they did it, because they only started working on Death Stranding after Silent Hill was scrapped, right? So like 4 years?
Yeah, 3 or 4 years.
3 years?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive to be able to
That
pull that
is-
together in such a short
to
amount
see
of time.
to see what some studios turn out in 6 years, that is nowhere near not only the complexity of the story, but how
Well, that's also because
how
dev times are a
visually
little
amazing.
misleading.
Yeah,
Because
like,
most
kinda
devs don't-
Anthem was like what 3 years of talking about it and then 2 months of making it.
Exactly.
5 years
That's
of
what
talking
ends up
about it.
happening.
And then
Yeah,
6
because
months.
they'll be like look at Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk has legitimately been in development for 8 years, but was announced like what? No, like for legitimately in
2 years
development.
ago?
Like it was
They announced it 2 years ago, right?
No. Cyberpunk was announced. Cyberpunk 2077. I remember watching the original what do you call it trailer for it? The announcement trailer. No, okay, so it's been in development for 6, like actual development, but it was announced 8 years ago, back in 2012.
That sounds
And then
right, yeah.
I still remember the first the game's concept has completely changed since its original announcement. You're originally supposed to be like a police officer or something, and now you're like a mercenary or some shit. I don't know. But the point being is that like these guys will tell you they're gonna fucking it's in development right now, and then 2 years later it's officially in development. It's like what the fuck? What?
Actually, did you guys hear the bad news with Dying Light 2?
Oh no.
Don't say that.
It
I'm
has
fucking-
been
No.
indefinitely postponed.
Don't say that, man. It looked so good too, man.
Sorry.
I
The
was
whole,
just
like-
talking about how excited I was for that.
Yeah, the choice
been
system looks so
indefinitely
fucking cool.
postponed.
But
Why?
you know
what
what
happened
though?
to the studio?
Because that's Techland, man. I remember when Techland originally announced Dead Island back in 2005. And when did it see release? Like 2012, 2013?
Yeah.
No, before that 2010.
No, I don't think it was 2010.
Dead Island? Hell yeah.
Check. Someone check.
I'm already on it. I'm already on it. Sorry, 2011.
Okay, so right in between. Fuck. And then like Riptide came out like what, a year or two later. But
I
That's
think
because
2
it was
years
just
after.
reused assets. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when they originally announced it, and then like it went on indefinite hiatus for like fucking 6 years or like
Mhm.
5 years, then came back out. I was like, what the fuck? And that game's structure completely changed in that time period too, because I think what ends up happening is they get too ambitious.
Yeah, clearly.
Because I remember Dead Island was supposed to have like, there's 16 factions you can choose to join, and every choice has like a consequence.
Well-
and I think that's where they get ahead of themselves, because it's
Even
like
if you look at the first, fuck, I lost the name of it again. What are we talking about? What's the game?
Dead Island.
Like,
Not Dead Island,
Dying Light.
Dying Light. If you look at the first Dying Light, it essentially
Yeah, Dying
took 5 years to finish the game. Between all
Yeah.
the DLCs, they just continuously kept updating it until it was actually finished.
Yeah, which is
I-
why number 2 had so much promise, because I was like,
don't think they
so
want to do that with 2, so they're going to take their time, I guess.
That's good though, man. I mean, like that's why like Zach and I were talking about it, and when Cyberpunk 2077 got delayed again, like again,
about like 6 months. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I said to him, I said, you know what, like, and even he agreed because he was saying too. He's just like, you know what, man. Honestly, the game looks amazing. I'd rather them just fucking take their time with it.
And I think devs and even publishers have started to understand. We would much rather you take your time and make it good than put it out and try to fix it later.
Yeah, like Rockstar's been pissing me off with that for years, so I'm used to it now because Rockstar will fucking you'll be like fucking 4 weeks away from the game coming out and they'll be like, haha, delayed till next year because fuck you. No, but like they're actually legitimately making it like really good. I'm used to delays
I've
now.
always been an advocate for hold off the game until like that's kind of like going back to the whole Dark Souls thing. Like, yeah, like a big fan of Dark Souls series would be a little bummed out, but like, hear the guy be like, hey, I'm not going to make a new one unless I'm really feeling it. But I also feel so much like so confident knowing that if I see Dark Souls 3 is announced, or sorry, Dark Souls 4 gets announced, I would shit because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah, that was me with that was me with Last of Us Part 2 because they originally said, I remember like when Last of Us came out and it concluded and everything was good with it, whatever. I was like, damn, man, that was a good experience. And then they announced like that they wouldn't make a sequel unless they truly felt it was something that they wanted to do and that they felt that the story was going to live up to the quality of the original. And then it got announced, and they were like, "Yeah, like we eventually came to a good good path we wanted to take, and whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, see, I'm cool with that. That's awesome. Like that deserves a sequel, or whatever."
Naughty Dog made it because they wanted to, as opposed to Sony being like, "Guys,
hey motherfuckers, we need cash.
2, it's a bigger number than 1."
And like that's like kind of like what the whole Call of Duty thing is. They keep pumping out Call of Duties.
Yeah, but at least they're smart about it and put like 3 different studios in charge.
See, 3 different
studios.
Also,
at least Modern Warfare was really good.
Even with like, but that's the thing with like, oh my god, finally. But having like 3 different studios, Division gets so fucking inconsistent, and it just kind of becomes this blob of game. You know
that's
what I mean?
Why, that's why I'm really holding out this year because the next Assassin's Creed is being announced in next month, and it's supposed to be Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, which is based around Vikings. I'm so skeptical with Assassin's Creed games, but honestly, I find that whenever they take a year off and they come back to it, they bring us something that's like decent.
I haven't.
Like, that's what they should be doing.
I haven't enjoyed an Assassin's Creed since Unity. They're all fucking shit. You know,
I liked Odyssey.
Unity.
I liked Odyssey. Unity was broken.
Unity wasn't a game. Unity was a tech demo.
Unity was fucking. I didn't buy. It came with my Xbox, and even then I wouldn't play it.
It got to the point that Steam was refusing refunds for fucking Unity.
Ubisoft, I don't trust them. I really don't.
I don't trust them ever since the tech demo debacle with Far Cry 3 and Watch Dogs. Actually, any one of their IPs.
Watch Dogs. Yeah.
No,
Watch
any
Dogs
of them.
If
you because I remember like what personally perplexing for me was Far Cry 3 because I remember like seeing the E3 demo, like tech demo, and being like, holy fuck, this game looks insane. While it was still a fun game, it was still a good game. I remember like looking at Voss, so that was the first time I noticed that something was off because I'm looking at him and I'm just like, why did they change his design? And I realized they didn't change his design, they just couldn't.
It wasn't.
They didn't
rendered.
have the. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, Watch Dogs was absolutely not dog shit, but just
it was
the
pretty
jump.
Dog shit.
The jump, man, was really bad.
I let Far Cry 3 slide.
Well, the thing with Watch Dogs is that they just reskinned the broken mess that was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
and gave the character a cell phone, and like, all right, it's a game. Like
some of the gameplay mechanics were a lot of fun.
The concept was there. Like I played through Watch Dogs all the way to the end. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, I only played like the first few missions, and I
didn't really have that many games at the time, and I think that was also before I bought an Xbox One.
Fair.
So I was still playing previous gen shit.
You still play previous gen shit?
You played Watch Dogs on
360, baby.
Oh, that's so bad.
I enjoyed it. I had, but
I feel like that's even fucking worse.
By no means was it a good game though.
Wait, can I just take a second to point out the fact that Lucas is currently playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah, no, that's why he hasn't been talking.
Yeah.
But
Let the man live.
I think the only the only Ubisoft
the
game
only
that I was
Unity
into was Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4 is alright. It was
That
just
was
reskin Far Cry
that was a
3.
fucking awesome game.
4 was better than 3. I don't care if it's a hot take.
No, it's not a
I
hot take.
liked
4 was better than 3. 4 was also better than 5. 5 was a hot steaming pile of dog shit.
I did not
Yeah.
get to play 5.
Angry
Don't.
Birds is better than 5. Don't
I
worry about it.
really wanted to play 5, man, because I
Don't.
thought it was going to be so
Don't.
cool, and then
So
it
did
just
I.
turned out to be
Don't.
shit.
Don't.
How was did anyone play the post-apocalyptic version? The
Oh,
Which
New Dawn.
is also shit.
New Dawn. Yeah.
Also.
Well, I mean, considering it's just like it's like an alternate thing to number 5 or some shit.
Hot shit.
Yeah, like give us a full-fledged fucking Far Cry Blood Dragon for fuck's sakes. Just make a whole Blood Dragon game.
Their joke of a game was their best ever.
Yeah, and
Like their
that's sad, man.
April Fool's joke was the best thing they ever did.
What it was Trials that made a homage to that, right?
Yeah.
No, it was like
Good
an
thought.
actual full Trials game. You played.
Oh,
as
it
the
was.
daughters.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was like an homage, but no, it was because it was like Dawn of the Blood Dragon or some shit like that.
Mhm.
So
That was
cool,
that was
dude.
that was really fun.
Even DLC nowadays has gotten so like I read like DLC back in the day used to be so cool, man. Some of the shit they used to release.
Mm.
Like Zach and I were talking a few days ago about how our all-time favorite DLC, we both agreed, like in terms of like what came out a few gens ago, was Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam. I still remember when that came out, and just like the breadth and like it just felt like a whole nother game. And I mean, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is already, it's already amazing as it is. And they released that, and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is happening, dude?
My favorite was Taken King, Destiny 1, because it completely made that game great.
Yeah, because I mean, isn't that just the story of Destiny? Like it starts off kind of and then they add something, and it's like, oh,
It's a game as a service at this point.
yeah, just fucking shut up, huh? Stop playing that game.
It's been an hour. Fuck off. We're done. Podcast is over.
Yeah, we've been.
I have until 8:45.
I don't care. It's over.
I'm just trying to think of the last DLC that
Ryan's gonna fist fight me at the next show now.
Fucking fist you later, baby.
Yo, is that OG Doom guy?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
So
That is
Doomslayer-
Doom guy.
Doomslayer is the name, but if you go into the outfits,
Just says
it's
Doom
actually
guy?
Doom Guy.
Good.
You can do it.
Yeah, because Doom Marine was Doom 3, right?
Yes, that's Doom 3 right there.
Yeah.
And then there's Doom Arena.
I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, not as a Doom game, but like I love Doom 3.
Doom 3 was fucking
Doom-
great.
Yeah,
Dude,
Doom
like
3
when I was a
great
kid,
for
that
what it
shit was so fucking scary, dude, man. I was like, what the hell?
Ryan and I talked about it on the what episode was it? It was
Oh, it's been fucking 23 of these.
Big City Stories. What game were we playing?
Rage 2.
Rage 2.
Mhm.
We're talking about how that was the first game that got me into like 100%ing stuff, like getting all the collectibles and shit.
Resurrection of Evil is
Has-
what made that game great.
Yeah, the expansion.
I never
that shit
played the
was sick.
expansion. I only
Yo.
played-
Oh, dude,
Dude,
so
do it.
good. You gotta get the BFG edition and try it.
I just had like the regular old day, but yeah, I remember the first time I played that game scared the shit out of me, and then I just kind of kept playing, and fuck, man, that game was fun.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my.
it's like I remember like the ragdoll physics and like taking off limbs and like everything about it was super cool.
It
And I
was
mean,
creepy
the-
too. Like it was a
the-
scary Doom
it was
game.
it was creepy. It wasn't
The-
fast like a Doom game. It was more horror instead.
But it still had the impact. It still had the impactful like fucking Doom kind of feel to it. Just not as fast paced.
Mhm.
But
yeah, a lot of
we also got a
switching
sick movie out of it. Come on now,
and- Dwayne
doing
Rock Johnson.
doing the Cock Johnson.
Oh, okay. I'm bringing this up. Doom Annihilation was the absolute worst thing I have ever watched in my life. And I have seen so many fucking movies at this point. I would say well over 5,000 to 6,000 films.
I
have
don't
gone
know,
through my
dog.
brain.
You ever watch Birdemic?
Yeah, no, Birdemic. Okay, the reason this is so bad is because Birdemic is so bad that it's good, right? Like it flips around,
Yeah, it's funny.
it's entertaining.
It's like The Room. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is like
it's so bad, it's good.
if sci-fi made a film but then shifted it off to the directors of like Hallmark and had them do it.
Oh no, dude.
It's
That
fucking
sounds like
awful. There was no
sounds like
redeemable
cancer.
quality whatsoever to this movie.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks worse than the Dwayne
That
The Rock
sounds-
Johnson.
There's only
fucking
zombies and imps.
brutal.
There is no Hell Knight. There is no Baron. There is no Pinky. There is nothing. It is a bunch of zombies and like horrible.
They even brought Hell Knights into the Dwayne The Rock Johnson version at the end.
Yeah, they
but-
brought in a fucking first-person chainsaw section with
That
Pinky.
whole fucking first person section was the cream of the crop of that movie, dude. The whole like video game. Oh my god! And then the guy who was in the wheelchair that turned into a monster. That shit was so
Pinky.
sick.
Well, because
It was Pinky.
that was
Oh,
because
so
that,
cool,
that was
dude.
that was a monster that was in Doom 3.
It was a monster. It was in Doom.
Wait, was it in Doom?
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah,
have a
Pinky.
wheelchair on the back of it, but it was the Pinky Demons.
So fucking cool.
Well, yeah,
man.
because they didn't have a lower half. They were just like an upper half, right?
No, they were like little minotaurs.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they had like big hoof legs.
Hell Knights scared the fuck out of me, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, the Doom 3 Hell Knights, man, those things were
Yeah,
unstoppable.
those things were fucking terrifying. They were like
I remember-
tanks.
I remember when I first saw Hell Knight in Doom, like 2016 Doom, and I shit myself, and then it died in like a few
Yeah.
hits. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, but isn't that like the purpose? It was meant to be so like fast paced. Like that's
Well, yeah, that and I think the first Hell Knight shows up after you get the BFG, so it just like immediately pops.
I can see what Dooms are on Steam right now.
I still haven't played Dune 2016. I really want to.
Oh, dude.
Because I want
Do
to
it.
play it before
So
Eternal
much
comes
fun.
out.
right now.
It's
It's
so
on
much fun.
sale right now for like
$7.
yeah. Doom 3 is $1.94. Doom 3 BFG edition is $6.59.
Yeah,
I
it's
would still pay
it's like
$6 for
$40 on the Xbox platform. Ugh.
But I mean, fucking console stores always have like really shit fucking prices for
Oh, garbage fucking
Anything.
prices, man.
PS. Like I don't even go on the PlayStation store because I'm just disappointed constantly.
Like, there's been like maybe one or two occasions where the Microsoft store is cheaper than going into EB Games and picking up an
It's
old
like
game.
yeah, exactly. Like most of the times when I'm on PS4, it's just like, yo, like all the games you want, like all the other actual like AAA titles and shit, like none of them are on sale. But yo, you trying to cop fucking 2K? You trying to cop 2K for 20% off, bro? All the mans in Toronto are like, yo, say less, dog, and they're all copying it, and then I'm just like, I would love to be able to buy, you know, like the Spyro reignited thing for less than $70, please.
Well, you missed out because it was like $12 on Humble Bundle a week ago.
What the no I already own it.
Say
I
that
already
10
own
times
it.
fast.
I got it.
Could barely see. Yeah, Doom right now is $8 on Steam.
Nick, get it.
Nick, buy it.
Nick, buy
Yeah,
it.
I just bought it and I'm playing through it currently.
$8.
It's good.
Doomed.
I just bought it. I don't even like it.
Well, see, so
You
my,
gotta buy it.
my brother has the like my littlest brother has the Xbox Games Pass, and I think it's on there.
No,
Might be.
it's not.
Nope.
It was at one point, I think, because I was gonna play it, and then they fucking took it off. That and
Is,
Wolfenstein.
Is this guy opting to play a game on the Xbox instead of play PC?
Well, for free.
For
I'd much
yeah
rather do it for free than
yeah.
spend $8. But just fucking spend the $8.
This guy spends more than that on lunch.
right.
All right,
Bro,
we're ending this
lately,
podcast
man,
now
I'm-
to threaten Nick to go buy Doom.
I honestly like have had a major problem lately, and I'm really ashamed of myself because of it.
Have you
So
been
I'll
going
jerk
out
off
for-
profusely. It's fine. There's a little bit of chafing. You might get some,
I've been
like,
going
sores.
I've been going to Starbucks lately, man,
Oh no!
and my fucking wallet, dude. Oh,
Stop.
I found a
Yeah,
drink
I
that
know.
I really like there, and I can't stop going now.
He's been kicked from the server. Let's end this.
Oh my goodness. All right, this has been the 23rd episode of the Post Bottom Podcast. Thank you for listening to us talk about bullshit. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at the bottom there, and Spotify, and buy our shit at ChugStore.com. And and we have some shows coming up. We are for Toronto. We're playing Lee's Palace on February 21st, and I think Oshawa July 4th at the Atria. So I'm gonna bombard anyone who listens to us until those days. So hey, thanks. Bye. Let him back.
Yeah, I should probably drag him back in here.
He is as even real life.
Nick, say goodbye to everyone.
No, I fucking I couldn't move myself back. I was just waiting for you guys.
Well, we finished it. Say goodbye.
We're closed it. Say
Bye-bye.
goodbye.
Bye.
Ha Ah! Stop! It's loud! I hate it! It's so loud! I'm taking my headphones off.